Save your breath. The laws of alchemy don't justify murder.
Full Metal Alchemist. Whoa.
That's cool.
Hello and welcome to a new series of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 1 of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Full Metal Alchemist.
Well, right on the nose there.
That can't be right.
Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist has been talked about for some time in our comment section, and everybody I've talked to, it's been talked about as a masterpiece. Thoughts before we jump in?
I'm really excited. I don't know one single thing about the plot, the characters, what it's about. I could not tell you anything. So I'm really excited to watch it with just like no expectations and just experience it. But I've heard a lot of people say it's just like absolutely phenomenal.
My friend Chris may be chiming in from time to time. Chris is my best friend, and well, really our best friend, and an expert on anime, and this is actually his favorite anime. So he may be chiming in with questions. Maybe we'll call it like Chris's Corner. We'll like switch to that. And we mention him a lot. We
Talk
love
about Chris all the time.
He's the best. Be on the lookout for him moving forward. Hello, this is Kenny from the future with a little announcement. Sadly, after checking the copyright for Full Metal Alchemist and Demon Slayer, it has become clear that Demon Slayer is not going to be doable as a series. We got one copyright strike, and if you get 3 of those, your channel gets shut down, so we simply can't risk trying to release another episode or testing out the copyright for the chance of getting a second strike. So sorry to Demon Slayer fans. We're going to be continuing it on Patreon because that's the only platform where copyright's not going to be an issue. But the good news is this means that Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood will be the next series that we're going to be doing moving forward, and it's going to start coming out on Sundays and Thursdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from now onward. We're really excited about the series, and now I will give it over to past Kenny to continue this episode. Please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe down below. Also, check out the Patreon linked in the description below to see the second episode of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, as well as both episodes of Demon Slayer and both of the OVAs from Attack on Titan. Are we excited for episode 1 of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Full Metal Alchemist?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads. This video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
I'm so excited. I've heard so many good things about this series. I know nothing about what it's about. I've just heard masterpiece.
Yeah, same.
Really?
Freezing
He's here?
Alchemist.
We have information that he managed to slip into Central a few days ago. That's why I've summoned you here, Colonel. I need you and your men to smoke him out and bring
Wait, can I look something up really
Consider
quickly?
it done, sir.
The definition of alchemy.
You know what? That's a good idea.
I knew this. I just wanted
What is
to
it?
clarify. So it's the medieval forerunner of chemistry based on the supposed transformation of matter. It was concerned particularly with attempts to convert base metals into gold or to find a universal elixir.
So Full Metal Alchemist probably has to do with the notion of matter being transmitted into other matter.
And the kind of alchemist you are relies on what kind of matter you work with, I guess.
So the Full Metal Alchemist is maybe somebody
A
who
metal
can-
alchemist.
Yeah.
We have literally no idea what we're talking about.
We're speculating. It's a reaction channel. Like
I know, but I feel like we got like 15 seconds into the show, seen absolutely nothing, and we're like, all right, 15-second take of a floor and a drawing.
I'm glad you're with us in Central for a while, Mustang. It's good to know I
Mustang.
have people here I can count on.
That's cool.
Sir,
One last thing. Our rising young star is here as well. I'm placing him at your disposal.
forgive me, Führer Bradley, but just to be clear, are you referring to...
I am the Full Metal Alchemist, Edward Elric.
Edwin Elric.
The Colonel's
Or
never gonna
was it
let us
Edwin or
out of here, is
Elward?
he?
We already
Edward.
bought our tickets for Lior too. Does this mean we're not going?
I don't know, Al. For now, let's
Al?
just get this over with, okay?
Lead the way, brother.
Brothers.
Okay.
Brotherhood. Oh my gosh, I love it already. Oh wow.
That's really cool.
I've seen none of the animation. Like, this is a whole new style. Wow, I'm loving this intro song. Whoa.
Okay.
What? Can somebody use alchemy on like people?
Bloodbending 2.0.
Literally. Person bending. This looks so cool. Oh, heck yeah. We're big dog people here.
Big dog people.
Okay, so Brotherhood. So, what did we get from that intro?
The main thing that stood out was the like dissolving your arms slowly.
You've got no arms left, just a flesh wound.
I mean, kind of freaky, but interesting.
I also picked up on a lot of the brothers. Like, it seemed to be
A lot of siblings, a lot of family stuff.
The Brotherhood aspect of it, that's what it means. The song was
The
gorgeous.
song was amazing. The animation's gorgeous.
The other thing I forgot to mention, and this is a little Chris fact, he says that weirdly the first episode of Full Metal is kind of a filler-esque type of episode where we don't learn too much, but then the second episode is kind of the first episode in a weird way.
That's such an interesting choice.
So luckily we'll get to it with our watching the 2 episodes, but just keep that in mind.
There he goes! That way! You halt! Halt or I'll shoot!
Whoa. So the symbol.
So he's the alchemist.
Oh yeah.
Assuming.
So he just made ice. So you use symbols to make ice? Yeah.
But that's not the symbol. That is
the
the
one he
same
drew.
symbol he drew, but he didn't draw it on there.
Either way, you're just as dead.
It's not wrong.
That's alchemy.
What a nasty thing to do.
You of all people should know.
Boiled
great deeds
somebody
require
alive.
great sacrifice. Isn't that the law of equivalent exchange?
Save your breath. The laws of alchemy don't justify murder.
Full Metal Alchemist. Whoa.
Cool.
No transmutation circle.
Don't be too impressed. Now!
Kind of Warhammer type mask.
Yeah. So he's already pretty skilled with it.
What? No, I had you! Any one of there should have boiled!
If it's any consolation, you did ruin my coat.
Oh.
An automail alarm.
Ooh, can he change his arm?
Gifted alchemist.
Because it's metal?
One who
Into
doesn't
what?
use transmutation circles.
I don't know, it's just...
And who has an automail right arm. I know you. You are the Full Metal Alchemist, Edward Elric.
Edward Elric.
Edward.
Full Metal Alchemist,
So
episode
it's
1.
not you,
No. I'm his younger brother, Alphonse.
but he's a rogue.
So cute.
Oh, y'all can run through this!
Oh my god.
I've heard the stories, but still I never imagined
Wow.
this. The Full Metal Alchemist is just a little kid.
Don't call me little!
You know, brother, I don't think he was really talking about your height just now.
Well, even if he wasn't, he still pissed me off!
So you're the one we've been hearing all the stories about lately, the Full Metal Alchemist. You're as good as they say. Thanks for the help.
I keep thinking it's the
You're
younger
welcome,
brother.
but I'm really not the one you should be thanking.
There. Come on, let's get going, Al. We got a train to catch.
Oh, okay.
So that was pretty simple. Oh.
What is that?
So
Steam?
touching the water was necessary?
Yeah, and he had a symbol on
Damn
his
it, now he
hand.
really pissed me off.
I think maybe you can only transmutate
Looks like
the
you
things that
underestimated
have
your
a symbol on
opponent, Full
them.
Metal.
Who is this guy, anyway?
You'd know that if you listened to the briefing like I told you to. But no, you had to go charging right after.
Yeah, I get it, all right? I'm sorry, Kay, whatever.
Next time a superior tells you to pay attention, you might just try it.
Fine.
Now then, his name is Isaac McDougal, or as he was known back in the day, Isaac the Freezer. He's a former state alchemist.
Former.
That's
Okay,
right.
so
A
alchemist.
served in the
state
Ishwalen
alchemist.
War.
What do we think about that opening sequence with the Full Metal Alchemist? Edward Elric.
So he's young, presumably. The brother thing is a little bit confusing for me because one is all metal and one is an arm of metal and a metal alchemist? Did he like turn his human brother into metal just for fun?
Well,
was he born like that? Are alchemists just like out of the womb alchemists, or is there like training, or like how exactly did he get there? What's the deal with the arm?
The thing I'm thinking is that scene in the opening where we see one person get unwound into nothing and one person kind of gets their arm unwound. Maybe that's what happened. So potentially that could be it. If his brother is fully made of metal, can he transmutate his brother is the question.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
They said state alchemist, so that implies that they've been like incorporated into their government system.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's always been that they can do alchemy like this, or if it's a new development.
That's right. He served in the Ishvalan War. During that
Music's
time,
fun.
he gave
I
us
like it.
no signs that he'd turned traitor. But after, he immediately resigned his commission and went into hiding. He's been working with the anti-establishment movement ever since. Taking him into custody is a matter of top priority. Whether it's dead or alive, that's up to him.
No way, I'm not killing anyone for you.
And that's your choice.
No
Your
kill
orders
rule.
are simply to help us contain him. That's all. Off topic. Have you turned up any leads for getting your bodies back to normal?
Maybe if you ever gave us time to look!
Roy!
Pretty
how
short
goes?
temper on that
Heard you let
one.
him put you
Yeah.
in charge of catching the freezer, huh? One hell of a nasty assignment. But hey, could be your chance to earn that promotion to Central. Oh, say! Looks like my timing was perfect. You two are the Elric brothers, right? Wow, it's an honor to finally meet the youngest state alchemist ever. You're a real legend around here. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Maes Hughes. A pleasure.
I mean, he is fully made of metal.
Edward.
Makes
I'm
sense.
actually your younger brother, Alphonse.
What? You're the Full Metal Alchemist? Sorry, I had no idea you'd be so... Go on, say little. I dare you.
Hughes!
Dude is
What are you doing here? Go home.
very short temper.
Actually, I'm here on official business. You, Elrics, I
They're
understand that
typically
you
a
two don't have a
size
place to
aspect
stay,
for
which means
alchemists.
you'll have to come with me. My wife Gracia and my daughter Alicia, we'd love to have you. Hi, princess.
Cute.
That's a cute baby.
Yeah.
Like this, itchy, itchy.
I do get the filler-ish aspects of this first episode.
Elric brothers.
Big brother, little brother.
Oh, because he's
Nice to meet
older, he
you.
never gets
My
thought of that
name is
way.
Edward Elric. This is my younger
Relatable.
brother, Alphonse Elric. Get that? Younger brother.
The younger means little. You're little.
Everybody's just roasting him for his
I'll
size.
stay
Hope
here.
you boys are hungry. Gracie's cooking is delicious.
So it said help return your bodies to normal, so something happened to them.
Thanks.
Maybe the metal aspect is new.
Yeah.
You are getting this is great.
So they're like a flesh alchemist.
Okay. Alphonse,
I hate the idea of that.
Take it off,
Yeah.
relax.
He can't take it off.
He's not allowed to. He has to wear it all the time. It's part of his alchemy training. You know how it is. I'll eat enough for both of us.
Okay, alchemy training. Are there schools for this?
Hands down, that's
Maybe
got
we're
to be
getting a
the
look at.
funniest
Oh no, that
joke
looks
I've
like
heard
prison.
in a long,
Yeah.
long time. Freezing
Yeah.
Alchemist
Is there
wants
only
me to come
one
play his
alchemist
sidekick.
per
Well, as far as
power?
that
Yeah.
sounds, the Crimson Alchemist works alone. I always have.
Crimson alchemist.
Kimberly, if we work together, we can bring
Not
down
the
Bradley
third
and his
person.
godforsaken military.
Wait, what do you mean?
saw the
Oh,
horrors that
yeah.
took place in Ishval. You were there, damn it. You know the things Bradley ordered us to do, the kind of man he really is. That's why you killed all those officers, isn't it? To send him a message.
I think you've got me all wrong. My motives aren't so sophisticated as revenge or honor.
Got an
or any of
alchemy
that.
sign.
The reason
Right.
I killed all of those men
It's different
was
from the other
because
one,
I
though.
could. It's that simple.
That's too bad, Kimberly. That truly is too bad.
So this guy seems messed up.
Keep up the good work.
Oh,
Oh shit.
yikes. Just murdering people left and right.
Mace, dear, what's wrong? Can't sleep?
Guess
Mates. Trying to remember all the names.
I'm not even gonna try. I'm so bad at names.
I know it's in that head of yours. You're worrying about those boys, aren't you?
You do know what they call state alchemists, right? The dogs of the military, not exactly the most popular bunch. I try to imagine what that must be like enduring that at his age.
Brother.
Wonder how old they are.
Miss Gracie's quiche. It looked a lot like Mom's, huh?
Yeah, almost as good, too.
Really? In that case, I'm definitely adding it to the list of things I'm gonna eat once I get my body back.
Aww.
Right. Put it on there, right near the top.
Brother,
He can't eat.
I sure would like to get our old bodies back soon.
I know. Me too.
Another alchemy thing.
One more and Fuhrer Bradley is on his way to hell.
Okay, so he's putting these symbols all over the place. Huh?
Full Metal Alchemist.
It's the meme.
That's so funny.
Report that McDougal broke
So
into
he's
Central
trying to
Prison
do
last
something
night.
across the city
Whatever
with his
he's up
symbols.
to, he's growing bold. That means our time is short. Close off all roads. Search every square inch of the city. When you find him, shoot on sight. That is an order from the Fuhrer himself. But if I find him first, he's mine.
Get a medic!
Wonder what
Hurry!
alchemist he
Report to
is.
headquarters. 5 men dead.
How awful.
It looks like a steam explosion. Raise the
Ew.
temperature of water fast enough, it expands
Like,
with the
that's
force of a
sad,
bomb
but
blast.
ew.
Yeah.
The human body is 70% water. Let's hurry. We have to find him before he hurts anyone else.
In a modern world with the full metal abilities, probably broken. Oh boy.
Broken how?
Like as in like really powerful
Oh,
metal.
gotcha.
You are able to dodge my alchemy so easily.
I know that voice. Is that
Who is
you,
this?
Armstrong?
Indeed. None other.
Armstrong.
It is
Oh my
I,
goodness.
the strong arm alchemist.
No
Alex
way.
Louis Armstrong in the flesh.
Ah, shut it!
I have something to tell you after the scene.
Okay.
I've always wanted to chop
I
that
love this
ego
voice
down to
actor.
size.
I figured.
Except you'll need far more than water to quench my fists.
So he's the fist alchemist?
You said strong arm.
Oh, strong arm alchemist. Yeah, but that just
Yours
something
rhymes.
like that. You know, that kind of would have worked better.
Water from his canteen, huh? Thanks for the quick save, Al.
Let's go, he's getting away.
Come then, after me, Elric brothers.
Right.
This person voices the best and most badass character in My Hero Academia, All Might, who's a very powerful character like that.
That
So
is-
hearing him be
Time,
another powerful
Freezer.
guy totally makes sense.
Love that.
So All Might, he's known as the symbol of peace, and it's funny because every time he walks into a scene, he's like, I am here. And he did the same thing here, and it's the same exact voice. Oh, I'm so excited. I'll show you My Hero sometime. Comment below if you want Montana to watch My Hero.
Well, Roy Mustang. So the flame
He's
alchemist
surrounded.
came out to play.
You can make this easy on both of us. I'd rather not
Flame
fight an
alchemist.
old war buddy.
War buddy, please don't flatter yourself. I knew no friends in Ishval. Only military bastards and their damn dogs.
Fire versus water. Water kind of wins, typically.
So you can just
When water
throw
meets
it
flame,
at people?
the flame goes out.
Yeah.
Okay, so water powers is also freezing. That makes sense.
Still there. Perfect.
Stop right there. I was wondering what you were doing in this alley, so I came back to check it out. And bingo!
There's nowhere to run this time.
Clearly,
What can the little brother
but who's
do?
running?
Be a giant metal thing.
Oh boy.
Oh, every single one of the symbols does that. Okay.
Yeah. Whoa. Is he gonna like freeze the city?
On this scale,
A reaction.
Unless you don't think he's...
a philosopher's stone.
Philosopher's Stone.
He's freezing all the moisture in the air.
Edward Elric. You've sworn your life to the state of the dog of
Oh,
the
this is
military.
beautiful.
But do you really know the ones you serve or what their true plans are?
Who cares? It's not my problem.
Don't be a fool! He'll lead us all to ruin. I'm only doing what needs to be done.
I told you I don't care.
All right.
All know. So where is it? You have a Philosopher's Stone, don't you?
What are you talking
What is
about?
that?
I won't ask
Philosopher's
again.
Stone.
Where is it?
And what are you going to do, boy? You're out of your league!
Wow. You can do it on a really large scale.
I'm not a huge fan of this hair situation.
Yeah.
On either one of our old guys.
Oh my goodness. Whoa.
That's unexpected.
Whatever you doing? You're making it worse!
No, I'm just merely...
Oh no.
The ice walls!
They're merging.
But that would mean...
If they all meet in the middle... Ah, damn it! It's Central Command! He's gonna freeze it over!
Oh damn.
Al and I'll try to slow him down. Can you handle the transmutation circles?
Consider them erased.
Transmutation.
You're King Bradley. For your
Can you just do this at will? Like, is it draining him of power?
Yeah, is there like a certain amount or a limit or anything?
So this guy's motive is against the military because he thinks the military wronged him.
You can play that game!
Oh. How?
Too slow!
Oh.
Alphonse!
There's just...
Did he just literally kill the brother?
There's no head, but... Oh.
But that's fine?
Oh.
There's no one in there. It's empty. But that could only be true if the soul was bonded to the armor. So you lost your arm.
What?
Your brother,
Oh.
he lost his entire body.
So his brother
It all
is
makes
the
sense.
armor?
You fools committed the ultimate taboo! You attempted human transmutation, didn't you? Alchemy's one and only unforgivable sin!
Okay.
Oh my god.
This can't be happening! God, what have I
Oh.
done? Give him back! He's my brother! Just give him back! He's my little brother! He's all I have left!
Gotcha.
Okay. So he put his brother's soul into the armor.
You know, there are some lines you really shouldn't cross.
No alchemy needed. I wonder what happened to them. Who did that to them?
Give it up! There's no
You know?
water for you to use here.
Yeah.
He was missing a
You've
leg.
forgotten something. I have all the water I need. 70% of my body.
Oh, what the?
That's gotta be like a last-ditch effort type thing.
Why can't you
No,
fools
that was
understand?
blood.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to save this country.
He's using his last bit
That's
of his...
disgusting.
Brother!
Come on.
Okay, so it seems like something happened to him and his brother back in the day that took away his brother's body but left his soul, and then Edward put him into this armored suit.
Yeah.
Wonder what happened to the boat.
I feel like it was probably alchemy related, but I feel like
Yeah.
that's stupid.
But it is, but like who exactly, like what kind of alchemy can just take somebody's body away, you know?
The dissolving one that we saw in
That's
the
what I
intro.
mean, but what is that? And we learned that human transmutation is like the
Like
cardinal
not
sin.
allowed.
So they probably try to
Okay.
keep that secret for his brother.
Right, that's why they were saying like, oh, he just turned into a robot. He's fine.
It's interesting how the powers work. They're pretty
Yeah.
large scale, even to start with, you know?
Yeah, I haven't quite wrapped my head around it.
We're going after him. I'm not done. Not even close. Did we get it? Oh. Not again!
What do you think of my flames
Wow.
now, you bastard?
When will he learn?
bad enough that he's useless on rainy days.
Oh, he has a briefcase full of those seals that he can throw to create, like, explosion. I'm interested to see how the seals are used. Or, like,
the rules of the seals.
Whoa, look at this animation.
It's really interesting.
Perfect.
Ugh.
Have you ever seen someone with glow-in-the-dark tattoos?
No.
They kind of look like that.
That's wild. He's using his own blood as a weapon? Oh, he cut him in half. Jeez.
Oh.
Something. So that's that. What was that?
Now that is too bad.
Major,
did you see that?
Yeah,
that
the little
wonderful.
wispy thing.
Yeah.
I think it was blood, and then it evaporated. Okay, does destroying the seals do anything?
Yeah, I think it disrupts the alchemy spell of sorts.
Oh, right, he said that he would take care of it.
Yeah.
But
what was it?
I don't know, that could mean a lot of things.
Who was that closing their eyes? They're opening a lot of doors.
I know.
It's episode 1.
You're Bradley. You're here?
Ah, yes. Job well done, Full Metal. I came out to see if I could lend a hand. And to think that I'd actually be the one to catch him. If nothing else, this should make an exciting story for my son.
So, as badass as he was, kind of kind-hearted, seems nice.
Ah, never mind. From what I'm told, you're the man of the hour.
Nah, I just destroyed the transmutation circles. The Fuhrer is the one who actually brought down McDougal.
Sure, but the Fuhrer's telling everyone it was you. So congratulations. Oh, it's like that, huh? Suit yourself, but some friendly advice. Next time a superior tells you to take credit for something you didn't do, you might try it for once.
So he's trying to keep the fact that he killed him hush-hush.
We never did find out whether or not he had a Philosopher's Stone.
No, but maybe it'll say something in the official report.
Greetings, Edward.
Philosopher's Stone.
I heard you were in the hospital. I dashed right over! And as I suspected, you're in desperate need of my assistance. You need the example of a perfect physical specimen to inspire your recovery. You see? You're looking lively already.
Will you get out?
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
I see, so Isaac's dead.
You're done.
I had such high hopes for him, too.
We've not even seen the face yet.
The Philosopher's Stone? Sounds like he overused it.
Oh.
Gluttony. Try to chew quietly, I'm on the phone.
Gluttony.
Yes, things are going well here in Leor.
Who is she?
Be ready. It all begins very soon.
I'm gonna guess lust. And all the gang will be ready soon, she said. Wow. So that is episode 1 of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
All right.
Okay, this is it, Hal.
Oh, they're just going for it. I have a feeling this is going to go terribly. Should we talk about that end bit first? The name of that character was Gluttony across. That makes me think 7 Deadly Sins.
Right, yeah. That's like right there. Do you think she's part of it when she says the rest of the gang?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But what did you think of her?
I mean, she's pretty.
I looked over.
She has a really nice voice. I really like her voice.
Yep. But that was episode 1 of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I'll say I really loved the animation style, the power scaling they've already set up, like the different types of alchemists. I really loved it overall. And any thoughts before we jump into a discussion?
I'm super excited. I feel like I haven't seen enough of it to really have anything valuable to contribute. But it's beautiful.
Yeah, I really think aesthetically,
yeah, it's very pretty. I enjoyed watching it. I feel like a ton has been set up that I'm really intrigued by, so that's always a good sign. But I'm mostly just excited to see more.
Absolutely, me too. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. Also, if you want to see episode 2 of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, as well as the first 2 episodes of Demon Slayer and 2 Attack on Titan OVAs, check out the Patreon link in the description below, where they are all already posted in their extended, uncut, ad-free forms. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's go to the episode verdict.
All right. Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions after every episode of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, check out the Patreon linked in the description below and join at any level to start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Nicholas Melfors asks, we see briefly what happened to Ed and Al and the result it had on their bodies. How do you think this has affected them, and what are your thoughts on how they are dealing with the trauma? Also, to what lengths do you think they will go to reach their goal? Their goal being, I think it sounds like a philosopher's stone will help them get back to normal. It's why they were so interested in it. But what were your thoughts?
So I feel like I need to know a lot more about what specifically happened in that scene, but just from the little like snapshot they gave us, right? So it obviously seemed very painful, but I feel like in terms of like the way it manifests trauma-wise or just like long-term would depend a lot more on like how they ended up in that situation, because like context is so important. I'm foreseeing a lot of difficulty reconciling the idea of trying everything to get your brother's life back and the inability to be honest about how they got there. Because realistically, the only way someone's going to be able to undo it is by knowing exactly what was done. And if it's like the big one that you're not allowed to do, admitting that is going to be really difficult.
So they're kind of on their own in a way.
They're either on their own or they have to it's just like a really stressful situation. There's no correct answer. And if you choose to like protect yourself and not admit to anyone or go get help with like the full truth of what you attempted, then you're not really trying your hardest to save your brother. There's always something that you could do, but at the same time, you don't even know for sure that being honest about it would bring your brother back. So then you're risking it all for nothing, and then you're like, I don't know what the punishment is for doing that, but I'm assuming it's pretty bad.
Yeah, if it's the worst thing.
Exactly. So then you're leaving your brother without a brother, and it's just a really complicated situation.
Yeah, and I totally agree in every way. The only other little detail I'll add is he goes, I've lost everyone, like, please no, when he did that. So I think their mom also died, because they showed like a photo and it just, it kind of seemed like that. Also their dad, which is a bummer. So I don't know, I guess it was a desperate attempt to save his brother, but I wonder how long they've been like this. I mean, they were young when it happened, so we'll have to see. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see moving forward. Let's go to question 2.
All right, Carco11 asks, this episode may have seemed weird, and you would be right. This was not in the original source material and was designed to hook people into the quote magic unquote and characters of the world. What are the main questions raised in this episode that you're hoping to have answered in the true start of the show?
So this is what I was mentioning earlier. It's weird, like Chris told me, my friend Chris, who you're gonna hear about a bunch because this is his favorite show.
My friend Chris, take a shot every time Kenny says my friend Chris.
Literally. He says that this first episode is meant to be like, it's kind of a filler to just show off the powers in the world, but doesn't really tell you much. That being said, though, I feel like it did explain or show alchemy in a really cool way. I'm excited to see. Questions I have are, how are all those drawn seals used? What are the dynamics of them? I'm also wondering what a philosopher's stone is. He didn't say the philosopher's stone, he said a philosopher's stone, so that makes me think there's several of them. I want to know what happened to him and his family, to Edward and Al and their family. I want to know whether there are several Full Metal Alchemists or whether he's the only one, or that extended to all alchemists, whether there's several of them. I want to know why it's so significant that he's young as an alchemist. Like, why was that mentioned so much? His brother seemed to do a little bit of alchemy too, to fly on top of the thing, so I'm wondering, is his brother also a metal alchemist?
Genetic?
Is it genetic?
I have a lot of questions about the alchemy powers.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to ask about because it's the first episode, but I think for a soft start to the series, it was pretty cool. But what questions do you have?
Yeah, I think you listed all of mine, but we've been talking about it, so
also, what did the state do?
Yes,
the state did something wrong.
Well, the state, I'm curious about the state's relationship with like the state alchemists and the state alchemists in relation to the regular alchemists, and if that's like a thing.
Yeah.
You know, like, how do you become that? Is it like an honor? Is it like not like a bad thing? I don't know. I want to know everything about everything.
Yeah, but with that being said, let's go to our final question. Ripley Blackmore asks, from a psychological standpoint, what kind of person do you think Edward Elric is after your initial introduction?
Okay,
Montana's a psych major, by the way.
Okay, is a psych major. I graduated. I'm done being a psych major. I have a liberal arts degree where my concentration was psych, but I do really love psychology and
Especially
read a lot about it.
Childhood trauma psychology.
And I've done a lot of therapy, so I have a lot of that too. Okay, just like off the bat, I feel like I need a disclaimer. I'm not a therapist, I'm not a professional, I'm not a doctor. This is just my thoughts. The first thing that really came to mind was like how quick his temper was consistently, just like across the board with everyone. So that makes me think impulsivity, really like daring, not thinking things through all the way, and just acting like rash decision making. The other thing that seems like a pretty big factor in terms of like determining his direction is his brother and like the older brother dynamic. Like birth order is such a big deal. The responsibility he feels to protect his brother, especially given what happened to the rest of the family. And we don't know what happened to the rest of the family, but still
it looked gruesome.
It looked
we know
bad.
At the very least.
And regardless of what it is, if you're the oldest child in the family with no parents, you're kind of default the parent. And that's so much responsibility for someone to have. It's a lot of pressure, and you're expected to make decisions like an adult with so little experience and then like judged on the same scale. But I also think that I can't like fully talk about that without knowing exactly how the like transformation happened and how they got into that scene where the leg was cut off and like the whole like reveal of like something bad happened. Because depending on how that happened, not to like assign blame, but like whose fault was it? Like, is there a reason that we're there? Did someone not want to go? Did someone, you know, like force the other to go? Or did they just end up in this situation because of someone's mistake? That kind of thing. Because those all have the potential to like really affect how you perceive yourself in terms of responsibility, especially as an older sibling.
Yeah, well, that was a great analysis. I'm looking forward to getting more information about him, but I really like what you said, and I agree.
Thank you. Very nice.
I think that's about it for questions for this episode. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe down below. If you want to see the first 2 episodes of both Demon Slayer and Full Metal Alchemist, and 2 episodes of the Attack on Titan OVAs and dub, check out the Patreon link in the description below. They're already posted in their extended uncut forms, along with our reaction to Shera and the Princesses of Power. Are we excited for episode 2 of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.